Christ is risen. Alleluia. He is risen indeed. Alleluia. Alleluia. I'm Matt Harrison, president of the Lutheran Church, Missouri Synod, and a very blessed Easter to all of you. I hope you had a wonderful service at your congregation. Luther preached on the resurrection very often in his career of over probably 2,400 sermons. And he preached on 1 Corinthians 15. He loved to do that. 1 Corinthians 15 is the great resurrection chapter of Paul. It says, "Now if Christ is proclaimed as raised from the dead, how can some of you say that there is no resurrection of the dead? But if there is no resurrection of the dead, then not even Christ has been raised." Paul goes on to make a number of arguments. Luther especially liked this one from verse 35. "But someone will ask, how are the dead raised? With what kind of body do they come? You foolish person, what you sow does not come to life unless it dies. And what you sow is not the body that is to be, but a bare kernel, perhaps of wheat or some other grain. But God gives it a body as He has chosen." I've got a volume of sermons, a new series from CPH of Luther's works, and he preached on 1 Corinthians 15. Paul gives this parable of the field and seed here, as if he wanted to say, "You fool, go to the farmer. He has a fine Bible concerning the article of the resurrection of the dead. You should study there and learn to understand what you pray in the Children's Creed when you say, 'I believe a resurrection of the body.' For this article stands written and depicted before your eyes upon the field and in the garden, and your field and plot, which you have sown, can teach you what you should think about the resurrection of the dead. When the summer begins, the grain sprouts forth from the earth, and when it has sun, rain, and wind, it turns green, grows, sprouts, blooms, and stands proudly, and there is no decay to be seen on it, nor any death, as there was before in winter, but only delightful form and life." This is a powerful sermon on the resurrection. For just as the grain is sown in the field and loses its form and decays in the earth, and yet sprouts forth from the earth again, and before our eyes rises again from the dead, so delightful and graceful, in the same way we also are sown in the earth and tilled like the grain. It is only for the space of a winter that we lie and rot in the earth. When our summer begins on the last day, our grain will break forth. We will see not only a green shoot and upright stalk, but also a strong, thick ear of grain. And we will become rich farmers, that is, eternally blessed. That is what the rain, the sun, and the wind, that is, the Word, the sacraments, and the Holy Spirit are preparing for us. Today, I would like to talk to you about a new effort in the Missouri Synod, especially to do with church planting. Many of our parishes are struggling, that's to be sure, but thousands are very healthy and are in a position to look at the possibility of planting congregations where we need more congregations. We've done intense demographic studies across the United States. In fact, we've looked at a number of factors for every single county in the country, and we've identified within our districts many, many places, hundreds and hundreds of places, where there is no LCMS church, and there certainly should be and could be one. We're working with districts to study the demographics of each district, to find the best locations. The effort works with a group of laity to begin the process of planting a congregation step by step, so that the priesthood of believers, the priesthood of the baptized is utilized fully. This allows the pastor to come in at the right point to serve as shepherd rather than the entrepreneur or nonprofit administrator. LCMS Church Planting is bringing tools, resources, and grants generously funded by the Bullock Foundation. How can you help? Keep doing what you're doing. We know that you're looking for places to start churches and you see opportunities. Let us know how we and your districts can help. If you're interested in looking at a plant, a church plant, reach out to church.planting@lcms.org. What is really exciting is that new opportunities are being discovered weekly. The Southern District is looking at Shelby County, for instance, a place that had been largely overlooked, but which our studies show is very rich for opportunity for an LCMS congregation. Another project is Peniel Lutheran, an Amharic group connected with Glory of Christ in Plymouth, Minnesota. Dear friends, there's so much negativity in the world today, so much around us that would cause us to lose heart. Don't lose heart. The Lord is in his heavens. And as a matter of fact, he is risen. He's risen indeed. Alleluia. Alleluia.